Hey, everybody. Hope you are having a spectacular day. Welcome, YouTubers, YouTube family. Welcome, Facebook family. Here we go. So I've got a couple of trades on right now, and I think there's still possibles that you could take. This is RKT rocket companies. I don't know. I don't know if they make rockets, if they make rocket pops, if they make popsicles. I don't know. They've got a gap to fill that's all the way up at $31. So right now I'm long this company. I just went ahead and bought the stock. So I bought the stock. I own the shares. I think I'm overall pretty bearish right now. Hope the audio is okay, by the way. I'm going to keep the microphone a little bit closer to me so that you can hear me just fine today. And so let's see here. Yeah. So every time I do that, it goes into like forever, the forever thing. Anyway, the point is there's still room in this trade, I think, for a lot of people. 3.6 million shares, average volume is 21 million shares. I don't think we're going to crowd each other out of this. So there you go. The other one that I have is BLNK, charging company. So like it's a network of electric vehicle charging, blah, blah, blah. And that's more of the rocket ship today. It's up above the pivot from 3 weeks ago. And I think, yeah, it's got the monthly pivot at $8 and whatever. I think that's potentially also got a lot more room to go. My goal every day is to make about $1,000. I still have QD actually on the books. My goal is to make $1,000. That's what I want to do. I want to make $1,000 and then I want to get out and move on. And then there's more trades. But there's days like today where I just feel like, did I catch a tiger by the tail? And how do you know the difference between that? So in today's broadcast, what I want to do is I want to just load you up with more trades. Like I said earlier in the week, I just want to provide as much value as I can this week. We send you a lot of emails, and those emails ask you to go to webinars and presentations and sales stuff. And I've got stuff that sometimes I want you to buy, but you don't have to. It doesn't change the nature of our relationship here, which is that I want to provide as much value as I can for you. And I want you to be successful, and I want you to see how I do things and how I run my account. And I want you to see some trades. So this week, I just want to give you trades, and hopefully those trades can maybe add something to you, maybe do something for you, maybe help you out a little bit. We did a trade earlier this week, SRNE, right? That was a big one. That one worked out really, really well. So I hope you got a piece of that earlier in the week. Momo didn't really work as well as we wanted it to. And KNDE really, I didn't really move anywhere. But the big mover was SRNE, and that's still probably on the way to the monthly pivot. So how do you know that you're in something that has the potential to move more and go farther? So what I like to do is I like to look. Here's a couple of things that I like. I want it to move on the day that I take the trade. I don't want to be in a losing trade past the market close. At the most, I will let that trade go for 24 hours. And then if it doesn't move, then I just want to cut it out. I just want to dump it. I just want to throw it in the garbage. But the other thing that I want to look for missed pivot points. And for example, RKT has a missed weekly pivot point from last week. It never hit last week's pivot at $27.04. I think that's a completely reasonable target. It's even below the gap that needs to be filled. I don't see any reason why it can't get there. But if we want to do something a little bit more conservative, or if we want to be less insane, we could go for I don't even know which moving average this is. The 62 moving average, long time listener, first time caller of the 62 exponential moving average. I just love this moving average. It might be the moving average. It might be the exponential moving average. I don't know what it is. That's a great target. That's at $23.80. So that's a really great place, perhaps, that this can get to. We're stalling right now at the 20 on the 1 hour chart. On the 4 hour chart, where is the moving average? The 20 is at the volume weighted average price for the year, $24.12. So that's where I wanted to go. I'm going to put an alert right below that level. And I'm good at $23.95. That's where I want this to get to. That's where I think it can get to That would be a completely reasonable profit target for me. So Blink on the 4 hour, the 62s at $8.46, but the monthly pivot for this month is at $8.90, and I think that is a totally awesome target. So I want to get alerted when it gets close to that level, and then I want to know that it's there. IWM. So I'm suddenly in the last 24 hours or so, Netflix. I'm super bearish Netflix. I think Netflix, if it breaks below 470, and definitely if it breaks below 465, it is going to the monthly missed pivot from the month of July, and that's at 444. And for those of you that trade options, that's potentially a pretty substantial trade. Square, I talked to my coaching students yesterday, and I said, listen, it broke the trend. It broke the trend line. It dropped, it recovered and retraced to the monthly pivot. That's a sell. I didn't get into this one. I regret that I did not get into this one. I would love to be long puts. I'd love to be in put trade. I'd love to sell this stock. And I think that Square is a great company, but when the Fed lowers interest rates to zero or whatever and keeps interest rates low through 2023, it's really hard to imagine 2023. It's really hard to imagine a scenario where financial institutions can do super great under those circumstances. So I'm kind of a bear. Square's one of the best run companies on the planet. So I don't like betting against Square, but I don't like betting. I don't like betting on Amazon right now. Amazon gapped lower. I don't like that. Amazon did the same thing that Netflix did, that Square did, dropped, it retraced to the monthly pivot, and it fell from there. That can happen over and over and over again. Then it hit the weekly pivot and dropped. Then it hit this week's weekly pivot and dropped. That's going to happen. If we drop this week and then we rise a little bit next week and we hit that weekly pivot, this could be a downtrend that lasts for a while. So am I calling the bear market? Am I a perma bear? Yes. Do I think that every single day is a reason to call the bear market? No, but I think we're solidly in bearish territory. PDD, I think this company is pure garbage. I think that JD is pure garbage. I'd buy puts on either one of those companies in a heartbeat. I don't have them right now, but it's not because I don't want them. It's just something that I'm looking at. UPS has a line and below $154 a share. UPS is probably going to split the difference and go halfway the distance to the monthly pivot at 134, and that's like 145. Then you can look at Peloton. I don't like being a bear on Peloton. I don't like it anymore. I don't like being a bear on this because the bull market is such a savage bull market. So it's hard to bet against things like Wayfair and Peloton. I haven't looked at Overstock lately, but it's not recovering. It's not doing a great job. This is like almost like a bear flag. Overstock is like a $20 stock. It's a $30 stock. If there is such a thing as super long-term puts on Overstock, which I don't think there are at any affordable amounts of money, any reasonable spreads or anything like that, then I would want them. What about the dollar? We don't really look at the currency markets as much anymore, but some of you still follow me. The dollar keeps printing these bullish divergences that don't mean anything. Is the dollar just a piece of garbage now forever? Is the dollar destined to just drop in perpetuity? It certainly looks like it. It certainly looks like the dollar stands almost no chance of recovery. If the dollar breaks below 104, if it breaks below 104, it is going to meet up with like 102. It will go to 102, the dollar yen. I'm short the euro US dollar, and it finally broke lower today. So I think if there's any currency that's worse than the dollar, it's got to be the euro. It broke the trend line. It has a missed monthly pivot at 1630, $1.1630. I think that's where the euro is going. It's kind of a bold claim. It's kind of a bold claim because the euro has been so strong. If you look at this year's performance, if you look at year to date, some people think year to date doesn't matter. It does, especially in the currency market. The best performing currency is the Schweizer Franken, and the worst performing currency is the pound. So the pound Swiss has probably just been garbage. Not really. Jeez. What a lame currency market this year. You can see why I don't trade it as much anymore. That's dumb. What's the month to so lame. There's just not enough movement lately. Ugh. Doesn't even look fun. Look at Wayfair. That looks fun. Look at Peloton. That looks fun. Look at the S&P 500. That looks fun. Look at Blink. Oh my gosh. I hope this keeps going. You can do it. Blink, don't let me down. I want to be up by the end of the day. I want to be up $1,000 still. So we're just right on the $1,000 mark for the day. And my goal this week is to provide and give you a bunch of trades. We're at $870 up for the day. Hey, listen, I'll take $870, $900 for 20 trading days a month. No, that's $18,000 a month. I think we could all agree that $18,000 a month is a completely reasonable amount of money. Anyway, I just want to bring you a bunch of trades this week. I'll come back. I might even come back later on today and share some stuff with you. Oh, you know what? I turned off my camera. We should do something here. If you're on, okay, I don't want to show this guy's name. So let me see if there's a way for me to not show this guy's name. Yeah, we can do it. So this guy left a comment on my Facebook page and he was super rude. He was super rude and he just left the rudest comment. And I thought, let's turn this into a positive, right? Let's be positive. Let's not be negative. Let's turn this into a positive. And I'm going to read you this comment. It's going to cause no, it's going to be fine. Watch this. I can share my screen. And then I can share just the screen that I want. Uh-oh. There we go. Application window. There we go. That's going to show his name. I don't want to do that. I'll just share the entire screen and then we'll do this weird thing. It's very strange. Hold on. Yeah, I'll just share the whole thing. It's going to be weird, but oh, maybe it won't work. I'll just see if I can zoom to the largest size possible. Is that working? Maybe it won't work. Well, I'll just read you the comment. I'll stop screen sharing. I'll just read you the comment. So this guy named Sam says, reverse shoes here. If I'd be making all this money from the stock market, I'd be giving my system away. That's great for you, Sam. That's great for you. I am giving it away, as a matter of fact, right here on Facebook, Sam, if you're watching. I am actually giving away the trades. So you're being a jerk. You charge for something not proven. Well, I'm showing my account and I show it all the time. So I don't think that's true either. And you're also being a jerk. No wonder you love the heck out of your followers. Phony blank counting on everyone paying for a second-rate trade system while you vacation in Hawaii while others can't leave the state following your crappy advice. And then he apostrophized your when he wasn't supposed to. So you're also grammatically dumb and you're a jerk on top of it, which is really sad. So I just want to respond to this because I think it's only fair. I'm not a good person. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes all the time. I'm a flawed individual, but I do show my trading account and I do give away almost everything for free. And I do a lot of stuff. I have a ton of videos here that are free. And I do feel like it's appropriate for me not only to defend myself, but also, Sam, just tell you, I love you, man. And I don't know what happened to you, but it sounds like you need to go to Hawaii. I'm not in Hawaii and I didn't vacation in Hawaii while others couldn't leave the state. I don't know where you get your information. I have been quarantined most of the time, just like everyone else. I've been homeschooling kids together with their mother. I have been through all of the same things. That I have had just a horrendously difficult year in my personal life also at times. And I've made mistakes. I've had some good times. I had the best birthday party in the world. But Sam, I don't think I'm better than anybody else. But it definitely sounds like you either need to go to Hawaii or you do live in Hawaii or you need to go on vacation. So Sam, here's what I want to do for you. If you're still here and you want to be in the comments section, I'm going to take half of what I'm making today, half of the $1,000, and that should be enough to buy you a ticket on a flight anywhere you want to go in the United States. So just hit me up in the comments section and let me know that you accept that. But there's a lot of people here, Sam, who've been wonderful and positive and helping each other and even loving to each other in a time of difficulty. And I know this has been a stressful year for you, Sam. So let's get you somewhere and get you out of wherever you're at. And maybe there's places that are open, and you can wait until stuff opens back up if you want. And you can go in February or March or whenever things open back up. But let's do this. Let's also, someone in the comments section, tell me your story. Tell me, someone that's been positive and whatever else. Tell me your story. Tell me, just tell me how you're doing and where you would go if you could go anywhere right now. And then maybe what we'll do for someone in the comment section that's been positive and helpful and has a story and has something positive and optimistic to share, maybe we could do something for you. Maybe you could say a charity that really needs it, or maybe you just need a break and you want to come out and visit me at the office. So maybe that's it. Maybe we fly somebody out there in the comments section that wants to come to the office and hang out. Let's do that. And then we could take you to dinner. We could put you up at the hotel right across the street from the office, and you could trade together with me. Why don't we do that for someone? And Sam, if that's what you want to do, you can come to the office and you can see my account. I don't want to reward you for being a jerk, though. So maybe we donate your travel gift to charity if you can name one. Because I don't want to reward you for being the person who was just so negative. I don't think anybody deserves that kind of treatment. So why don't we give some money to charity or get you somebody, get you somewhere that you would like to go. And then someone else in the comments section, let's bring you out to the office and spend some time together and focus on the positive and make the most out of a year that's been difficult for a lot of people, and make the most from situations. And take something like this, like Sam, you got some good points. I can be more transparent. I can show my account more often. I can donate more of the profits that I make from trading to charity or to do good things for people here that watch. I can give more of the stuff that I do away for free. And I can be more careful about suggesting that I vacation in Hawaii, which I did not do. I do love Hawaii, and I would love to go to Hawaii when things open back up, but only then. And I got masks in my back pocket all the time, and I'm trying to be as safe as possible, just like everybody else is. And I do love you all a lot. It's weird. It sounds weird, but it's absolutely true. And so I got a lot of comments here. Some people are going to go back to trading, paper trading. Thanks for your response. People looking out for Instant Gold Mine. Just turned 50. D says would love to meet you. D, that's great. D, that's really awesome. D, why don't you come out to the office? D will. Justin's probably watching this. If Justin's not, and Reese, do you want to come out to the office? We'll bring a couple of you out to the office and maybe hang out and do some trading together. And oh, you're Farm Girl Trader. That's really super cool. I know you from Twitter. That's amazing. God bless you all. Like I said, folks, I don't think I'm better than anybody. I don't think I'm deserving of people being nice to me all the time either. And I can take the criticism. But we live in a world that's so full of difficulty already. We live in a world that's so full of negativity and pessimism that it's moments like this where I just think we have an opportunity to sort of change the narrative and maybe bring some happiness to someone who took the time out of their day to leave me some criticism, and make that maybe I can become a better person from that. And then maybe we can all end up having a positive experience. Okay. Reese and D, we'll be in touch in the comments section. Justin's probably around and we'll get in touch with you. I love you all. I'll be back later today. Let's just come back later today and do more of this, and we'll come back tomorrow. I don't know where my profits are for the day. Oh, I'm back up over $1,000. Great. I'm back up over 1,000. Thanks for being here, everybody. I love you all. Super excited to spend some time with you at the office when those of you get a chance to come out and visit. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now, everybody.